The 50-30-20 rule. You've probably heard the name before, maybe in a podcast, a short clip, or a post that disappeared in your feed, but you never really stopped to think about it. Picture this. It's the end of the month. Your salary just landed. You make a few transfers, pay a few bills, order a takeaway to celebrate, and 2 weeks later you're back checking your account, wondering where it all went. That's where the 50-30-20 rule steps in. Not as a trend, but as a quiet compass. 50% for the things you need, 30 for what makes life a little brighter, and 20 for the future that still feels far, but isn't. It looks simple on paper, but the truth is, those three numbers can rebuild your entire relationship with money. When most people hear the word budget, they imagine restriction. No coffee, no nights out, no joy. But real budgeting isn't about saying no. It's about knowing when to say yes. The 50-30-20 rule gives you that permission. It's not about perfection, it's about awareness. Let's break it down. 50% needs. The non-negotiables: rent, food, transport, utilities. These are the basics that keep life running. When they go beyond 50%, it's a sign. Maybe you're living in a place that costs more than you can sustain, or your car is eating too much of your paycheck. It's not about guilt, it's about data. Money tells the truth when you stop avoiding it. Then comes the 30%, wants. The small luxuries that make life feel human. Streaming subscriptions, dinners out, that coffee on the way to work. You don't have to cut them out, just contain them. When you know there's space for joy in your budget, discipline stops feeling like punishment. You spend, but with intent. And finally, the 20%, savings and future goals. This is where the magic hides. It's the part of your income that protects the future version of you. The one who will face emergencies, opportunities, and maybe even retirement. Saving isn't glamorous. No one posts screenshots of their quiet consistency. But that's the point. Wealth grows in silence, in the moments when you decide not to touch the money that could change your life later. You see, the rule isn't about the numbers. It's about balance. Life doesn't always fit perfectly into 50, 30, and 20. Sometimes rent jumps, sometimes you get a bonus, sometimes life throws a bill you didn't see coming. And that's fine. The rule bends, it doesn't break. Use it as a guide, not a cage. Some months your needs might touch 60%. Then adjust. Trim the wants, protect the savings. That's how control begins. Not by being strict, but by being conscious. Here's what usually happens. People earn more and instantly upgrade their lifestyle. It feels natural, a better flat, a newer phone, nicer weekends. But the problem is, when income grows, spending quietly grows faster. That's called lifestyle inflation. And it's the reason even high earners often feel broke. The 50-30-20 rule stops that cycle because it scales automatically. When you earn more, all three categories grow, but savings grow too. It ensures that every raise doesn't just improve your today, it strengthens your tomorrow. There's also something psychological here. When you divide your income this way, you stop treating money as chaos. It becomes a conversation. You start asking better questions. Do I really need this? Can this wait? Is this purchase feeding my peace or just filling a moment? Most people avoid looking at their finances because they fear what they'll find. But the moment you start managing your money, the fear loses power. Clarity feels better than avoidance. Let's imagine two people. Both earn the same salary, say £2,000 a month. The first spends without tracking. By the third week, the balance is tight, the credit card steps in, and the cycle repeats. The second applies the 50-30-20 rule. 1,000 goes to needs, 600 for wants, 400 saved or invested. After 6 months, person 1 has memories and bills. Person 2 has memories, bills, and a growing safety net. That's the difference structure makes. It's not about how much you make, it's about how deliberately you move the money you do make. Now, saving 20% doesn't mean it just sits there. You can split it, part into an emergency fund, part into long-term investments, part towards short-term goals. That way, every pound you save has a purpose. Because money without a purpose finds a way to vanish. Even if you can't start at 20%, start somewhere. 10%. 5. The power is in starting. Because once you see progress, it becomes addictive. Discipline stops feeling like effort. It feels like control. The beauty of the 50-30-20 rule is that it doesn't require perfection or financial expertise. It just requires honesty. Look at your income, face your habits, and give every pound a job. When you do, you'll notice something shift. You stop chasing money, and money starts working for you. Managing money isn't about becoming rich overnight. It's about building calm. It's about knowing that when life surprises you, you're ready. That your choices, not your circumstances, decide your freedom. In the end, the 50-30-20 rule isn't just a finance method. It's a mirror. It shows you what you value, what you fear, and what you've been avoiding. So next time your pay lands in your account, pause. Don't rush to spend. Don't rush to save. Just plan. Because when your money has direction, your life starts to follow.